Can I say that?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Alie Campbell, and I will be playing Princess Fiona in Shrek the Musical.
Hi, I'm Christian Jost, and I will be playing Shrek in Shrek the Musical. Well, I think that one of the biggest things you can do as a more experienced actor is you really gotta dig into your character and find what aspects of your character can you relate to yourself, and what do you have to really dig deep to try to pull out for a really good performance.
McDonald's helps me, and I'm really sorry to admit that. McDonald's afterwards.
Yes, or before, or during whichever one gets you
intermission.
through the day. Alright, my favorite song on the show is Who I'd Be, not just because I sing it, but also because I feel like it has a really good message in the show about, people on the outside might look like they have their lives figured out, they know what they want to do, but really they strive to be something more, and we don't always consider that when we meet people on a day-to-day basis, and we need to look deeper before we judge people.
I like Forever because it's just a bunch of white girls just belting their faces off. I like when Farquaad is getting ready for the wedding because I like Farquaad.
I would say that I like the last scene of the show because it really drives home the whole point of the show, which is, to quote the show, it says beautiful ain't always pretty, and I think that that's something especially high schoolers need to look at more, with our self-image. We should look at the media and it's trying to tell us how we should look and how we should act, but this kind of shows us you don't have to act that way. You don't have to look a certain way. No matter what you do, you're going to find happiness one way or another. I think showing those sides on stage is kind of a challenge in its own, because everyone, when they first think of Shrek, they think of, an angry ogre. They think of, all the things that, he does, the joking and the pushing Donkey around. And I think showing the compassionate sides, it takes a certain, amount of, in-depth analysis of the character and why is he compassionate at certain times. So I think I like, it's a fun challenge to be able to try to pull those things out and make it believable for the audience when the character was just being a total jerk a few minutes before.
I was kind of scared to take on this role because I think we're kind of the same person in a lot of the immature ways, like the farting and the burping and like the going crazy and having these far out dreams and I'm gonna reach them and I'm gonna fall in love with the perfect guy. Well, I don't think that, but I totally understand where she's coming from, and we have a lot of parallels with our emotions and stuff. I don't relate to her. Since she was locked in a tower for 20 years, she's a little bit of a psychopath, and I really hope I don't have those qualities in myself, but I might. That's for everyone else to decide. You should come see Shrek because you know the movie. You know the videos, you know the ogres, you know the short kings, you know the donkeys, but you don't know us playing those roles. So it should be good, I think.
So I think you should come see Shrek because, similar to what Alie said, we might put different spins on these characters that you've never seen before or you never thought about, and it's not going to be just like watching the movie again. It's going to be very different. Although it's a similar story, the characters are much deeper. There's singing, which isn't in the movie, and you'll leave feeling better about yourself. I guarantee it.
Also, I'm a Believer is in the musical. I repeat, I'm a Believer is in the musical.
Yes.
Come see Shrek.